Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And an alley to run. And now look at him go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 76 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Down. 10-2 stop. 39. Shit. Check safety. General West. Hey, Charlie. Hit it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Hey, Haywood. Under 10. Now.
Back to throw now on first down. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
80 weapons. Check 13.
They run it with Ballage. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Now Ballage. take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Saquon Barkley. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get that ball. Get that ball. Pass. Alert, alert, alert. Bravo. I got one.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Returnable for Grant. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
They'll set up to throw. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Check. Blue draw, Porker. Hey, echo. 49's the mic. Watch 49. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Let go.
He'll look to throw. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the screen.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Out, 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 out. On 52. Rush in. Rush in.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Right here, guys. 51.
Half 85.
Quickstone, travel.
Half.
Check.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he rifles one incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. But it's going to be 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Allen now throwing again. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Middle.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Go.
Mike 52. Coming.
Allen now on first down. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Set, ready? 30 base.
First down, Dolphins.
Protein spill. Hey, Delta. Lead driven.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Second down and inches. Going to take a shot for Gallup. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 40 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Balaj. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Josh Jones in on the stop.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete.
The second down pass.
And the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll run here with Balaj. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Five.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Allen now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. I'm on. That's 10. 52's the mic, boys. 52. What we got?
Hey, orbit.
Choose the mic right here, over there. Right?
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Check. Go back. We got more time. Back up. Line 52.
From the gun, it's Allen into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Bang, bang.
Leo. Hey, zoom.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It's complete to Grant. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. 29 is the Mike 29.
Again, it's Balaj. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
X3, 218, chop.
Mike 49.
Hey, wahoo.
Rabbit.
Keep him.
2nd and 2. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Parker, the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Hey, Charlie.
Come on.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
In your face.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
To the air, Allen. He'll buy some time right. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. Throwing now is Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Right. He's telling right. He's telling the right. Telling the right. Everyone, you got 4 down. New Mike 52. Mike 52. Go. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
To throw again. Allen completes it to Aguilar. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Allen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
5 down. Stand up in.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
52.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have retaken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Pilot, 64, weak.
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Oh, dang, pump. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Bravo. 5.
He'll look to throw. And he finds Parker here, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Hey, exit.
They're running it.
Back to throw here. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Smith.
49. Come on. You better bring it. Mike's 49. Mike.
Get it.
Back to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Push him back. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 15.
They'll stay on the ground. Barrage again. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a fourth down now.
It's now fourth down.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
48, echo.
Mike, 49. Watch the curve. Watch the curve. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Yeah. He don't want none. 49. 49's the Mike. 49's the Mike. Switch up. Switch up.
Go.
Back to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it first and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Yo, 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 go, go!
49's the mic. Watch 49. All day.
Deep river, deep river.
They'll look to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, and it's third down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Mike 29. Here it comes, here it comes. 29 is the mic. Mike 29. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Hit it.
He's back to throw. Open man is Gordon, complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Break.
Let's go, Abby.
You draw Porker.
Let's go, Abby. What you got, Abby? Give me something. Give me something. Here we go, here we go. Watch the eye.
Hey, Alpha.
41, Mike 41. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come
Go.
He don't want it. Mike 40.
Now.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On the ready.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Brixton, Travis.
Check it out, Reed. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. 49.
Buzz.
Get that quarterback at all costs. 49.
Yes.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, man. Watch.
Fire.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Fielded about a yard deep. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by a